Michael!
Oh, hey, Josh.
I got a package for you.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
I don't know what I think it is. It says your name on it, so.
Okay, this might be it. Oh, yeah. Thermostats. Whoop, whoop. Do you know what these are for?
No clue.
Did you watch the last episode?
Yes.
Yeah, about the winter package?
Yeah.
For the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The 19.
We got to start doing some testing to get a good baseline of where all the problems are going to be when it comes to making a winter package for this. So if you missed it, check out the highlights right now.
If you've been watching us, you've noticed that we just got this new trailer, originally from South Africa, the UEV-19. One of the biggest questions is it capable for winter use? I mean, I've been in it camping, but not with water in the tanks. I have an idea. I'm gonna head over to the shop. Michael, I wanna go to Peter Sink's. I wanna go camping with the new UEV-19 that we have. It's one of the coldest places in America. What do you think?
We could dive into it and see what we can come up with and see if it's possible.
It is possible.
We got everything to start this process and figuring out where our weak points are. So we're gonna make this possible to have a winter package on the UEV-19. We've done this a lot. I've done this a lot. Our team's done this a lot when it comes to making trailers winter capable, hundreds of times. So this isn't anything new, but as we go through it, if there's any points that you think that might be a weak point that should be addressed or monitored, please let us know in the comments. It's very helpful because nobody's genius on their own. It's really when people come together, that's where genius comes. So first off, I'm gonna get my notebook, write down all and explore the trailer. Just so you know, actually, I've been waiting purposely not to dive into the winter package on this and look where the water lines are and look where the heater is and all the weak points, because I wanted this to be more real and raw for you guys. I know my team's gone through it, Shane's gone through it a lot, but I personally haven't because I wanted to wait for this moment. Got my roller, we're gonna jump under there and see where things are. So let's see, we got a water tank right here. So that's gonna be a real weak point. And let's see. So looks like we got one water line going in. So we got another water line right here that goes up into there, and this one runs all the way back here. So I mean, this is the first thing, this is going to be the first thing to freeze. It's really long, got a long time before it gets any heat from anywhere, so that's concerning. Now the other thing is, sometimes there's like all sorts of holes in the bottom of the trailer where they run wires and things, but I'm actually not really seeing, which is really good. And the places there is a couple wires, it's all sealed up. So that is awesome. All right, so we got to figure out a solution for all of those. Let's go inside and see what other weak points we can find. There might be a couple outside ones. We got an outside shower right here. These are always prone to breaking. Outside kitchens, those could be a problem on these off-road trailers, but the nice thing about this outside kitchen, it is inside and there's no quick connects underneath or anything, so there's a good chance this will survive. I think that's it out here. Let's go on inside and we'll see what we got inside. All right, we're inside now. Let's go around. Let's find where the those water lines come in, where they go, where the heater is. I set the temperature to 72 degrees, so it's actually nice and toasty in here. It's pretty cold outside, and actually that's a good thing to look at, is what's the temperature now and what is it gonna be. So right now it's 30 degrees outside. The low will be 21 tonight. So 21 tonight. Tomorrow is 26, Wednesday's 27, 24, 27. It's gonna snow on Saturday. So we got really good low temps, all below freezing. So every night's gonna get below freezing, which will be really good for our test to see where we get some weak points when we fill this thing with thermostats. All right, so we got the heater right here, the Truma, and it looks like that's where this main water line comes up into the trailer. This is the vent right there. And then we have water lines running to the kitchen, so those go over to the kitchen. And then we got water lines that go into there. That main water line, I think, actually pops up, and it's, there it is. So there's where the two main water lines come in to the trailer. So that's definitely a spot we want to monitor. So we got water pumps, water diverter, because you can switch from different tanks. The nice thing is we do have heat running right here, so there's a good chance I'll keep it pretty warm. So we want to check the temps there as well. And then we got the sink here, so that's got all sorts of water lines under there. We got water lines there, and they run that way. So they must run, let's check again. They might just run around the perimeter all the way around. So I found the water lines. They're touching the wall, which you can get a lot of thermal temperatures, heat and cold, that could transfer. So that could be a concern there. So those actually run, they're gonna run all the way around, into there, around, and back. So it's making a big U to get to this kitchen. I don't know, what do you guys think so far? Ooh, it's cold in this bathroom. So, do you think we'll be able to find all the weak points? I hope so. Let's see, what do we got under here? Oh, we got the back side of the outside shower. So back side, we got the shower itself. So we got in here, all this, you know, could always be a thing. So we got the shower. And then a lot of other trailers, we've definitely had some struggles of finding a way to keep it heated behind the shower. So that can be tricky. Well, you know what? I think that's about it. I think we know where all the weak points are as far as I can think of. If you can think of any other weak points, let me know in the comments. We want you to see this process of how we go about doing this. And this is kind of the start of it. You know, you find everywhere that you can think of, and then you make some assumptions, right? You have a hypothesis. Well, these are the points that I'm worried about. Make sure that they do fail or don't fail, and then we go from there and continue to build upon that. But let's go ahead and start getting, I gotta pick some of these places because I have 12 thermostats. Let's go ahead and do that. So, number of importance. I mean, the water tank's just outside, so we definitely need to put a thermostat somewhere outside, so we might as well put it where it has some help there. So I'll just put it by the water tank, why not? So we're gonna put one by the water tank. Outside shower. Yep, we definitely want to put one out there. Put one in the outside kitchen. Put one under the bed. Put one by the water pump. Gotta do that. Definitely by the main kitchen sink. One the bathroom sink. Definitely. The back side of the shower. Maybe I'll just stick this right there. Gonna lose it in that crack, but whatever. The showers, for sure. I want one just kind of in the main living area because we want to see what our temperatures are doing here. So number 11 is gonna just be in the living area. I mean, in the other one, you know, we'd probably just want one in the bathroom area, living area, you know. So that way we know what our ambient kind of is doing, as well as all of our points of concern. Behind the showers, definitely for sure. How do I do behind the shower? I'm gonna have to like unscrew this to get in there. I mean, that's a good thing, right? There shouldn't be any holes in it, but. And the only other possible way in there might be, yeah, I mean, I could like toss it in there. We'll figure that out. That's a problem in itself. How the heck do you get a thermostat behind that? Either I need to take apart the shower, or I need to like tie a string to it and throw it in there. All right, now I'm gonna go get a drill bit and some string. I feel like some of the Shane's spots might be just ridiculous. Like, you didn't put it on this window, or there's a gap by the door, and we wanted to know if it's cold by the door. It's like, I'm looking for where it's gonna freeze and break. Somebody stole my adapter. Welcome to being a tech. Oh yeah, no, I was saying, all of my adapters have disappeared. Somebody snags them. I had a small, medium, and a large. Now I have a nothing. And I need a string. There you go. Some electrical wire, that's all we need. All right, I got my string. It's actually a wire, but because we don't use a string in the shop. So we're just gonna tie a wire on this guy. There we go, and it's red, it's perfect. All right, we're gonna take this apart to some degree. You're behind the scenes, I guess. Well, that's fun, it's all silicone too. I don't know if I wanna like just tear this out and have to re-silicone the whole thing. Maybe I will just throw it up under there. I only need to throw it about yay far, so. Let's see, all right, let's see, okay, here we go. There we go, I got a good shot there. All right, hopefully I can pull that guy back out later, but there we go, that's 12. All right, the reason I picked these ones, you can either use these sticky things or not, or I use like zip ties to put them in certain places. But what I like about them, it gives us our current temp, it gives our minimum and our maximum, which is super important when we're trying to figure out how cold it really got. That way I don't have to have a camera on each one or be watching it the entire time. I can set it where I want it, and when I come and check on it, it'll show me my minimum or maximum. So for hot or cold, I can know what temps they got to in those areas. So I think that's it. So let's go home to our warm beds and enjoy a hot cup of cocoa with marshmallows, and we'll be back tomorrow to check out our results. We'll check every day just for the next week or so and just keep checking up on it. And once we have some good and average results, you know, a couple days of average results to see kind of what happens, then we'll be able to go from there and see where the problems are, you know. Have some good data for Shane, so let's see. Awesome, so we got some new numbers.
What's up?
Oh, hey, how's it going, Shane?
Doing good, how are you?
Good.
What's going on?
Going through our data.
So what's the lowest temperature we've seen?
So last night it got into the low 20s.
Okay.
And behind the shower we got down to 13.
13 degrees behind the shower.
Yeah, it got colder than it was outside.
Oh, that's bad. That's not good. But that's really bad is because how are we going to be able to get heat behind the shower? We're trying to get to 0 degrees. It's impossible.
If you took this out to Peter's sinks right now
and put water in it, we'd be toast.
You would have the bathroom.
We don't even need to go to Peter's sinks. We can put water here in the trailer and we're toast. It's done. Game over. How are we going to get heat back there? There's what's the plan?
Yeah, I mean the plan that I would have in mind is we gotta add more ducts. We have direct ducts, we're going to have to get them to get into the bathroom and then back into the shower.
You have to get some sort of radiant heat into behind the shower. I don't know if this is going to be sufficient. We might have to end up upgrading to the larger Truma, which I don't want to do that. That's going to add thousands of dollars to this one.
Yeah, that's for sure. Those tanks obviously are exposed completely, and their lines that will freeze immediately.
So what are we going to do about the water tanks outside? Getting this down to 0 degrees is going to be extremely hard. I don't know if you can do it.